Fresh Pack Friday. Um, this one's gonna kind of be kind of like an appreciation pack segment. Um, Kind of just like an update, and of course I'm gonna open up a few packs here, um, but just kind of wanted to update on what I have going on, what I've been doing, like my focus now and my mission when it comes to collecting and cards and product, and then also like the market itself too for Pokemon, where it's going, where it is right now, what's happening. Um, First, I was gonna just buy random stuff and see. I didn't really have like a direction. I was just buying random things, trying to buy every popular product and busting open and flipping what you know, the hits, and then going to get more product. So not really like a set agenda, just kind of just freestyling it, but also still learning a lot about the industry, the hobby, cards itself, value, markets, things like that. Um, and then also the way I can benefit the most from it too. So I gotta make videos. Um, I collect, but I'm also an investor too. So knowing a lot about stocks and how the market fluctuates, and it's holding on to things, and the value of things, trend, a lot of those things. Um, so what I decided to do now is to buy the most sealed product and just hold on to it. Hold on to it, um, and then open up just single packs to kind of just get the itch, but also to create content. Open up packs of certain sets, whether it's vintage or a lot of the newer stuff. Um, Phantasmal Flames, that's one example. It's going to come out, next week. So it's hyped. People want to buy it. People want to pull the hits. They want to make content. So my focus is to try to get that to open it up, but also buy some to keep. What I decided to do is to buy a bunch of EX sets, collection sets, boxes, and just right now the market's down, so everything is cheap. Things are affordable to buy. In bulk. You know, there's a card shows that they give you discounts, so you kind of like bulk up. But I'm being disciplined. I'm just gonna save them, and then buy single packs. Or I told myself I was gonna buy Asian products, um, that are booster boxes, like Japanese, Chinese, Korean, booster boxes, and open those, but also buy a second one to kind of stash away and hide, and save too. But the main thing is a lot of these box sets, um, that have packs, just save them. See how long I can go without opening them up. Let the value go up in 2 years, 5 years, and then kind of see where it's at. And I have all this like liquid, just gold that I can flip, sell, or just collect. Now my collector side's coming out now, and I'm even buying a lot of old vintage toys that I used to have before that I obviously sold and got to appreciate, but now more is a kind of a collector, just to kind of build almost like a savings for the future. Um, Today we're probably gonna do this one here. This is a Chinese Eevee box. I bought two of them. Like I said, open one, Chinese Japanese booster, and then save one to hoard, along with the American versions of the boxes. We also have three megas we can open up and bust open. There's still a bunch of hits out there. These have gone down in price, but the high chase cards are still out there. Another thing that I'm doing now also is I'm buying cards that are affordable, but that can also go up in value once certain hypes, for like certain promos, and then the Mewtwo cards that are affordable. So I'm just going straight and just buying the Mewtwo cards that are like popular but affordable, but they can also go up in value in like a year or 5 years. I'm also buying up all the sealed promos that are like that I like. Not every single one, because there's some that I don't really care for. The Alakazams and a lot of the ones that there is a lot out there. But ones that I like that I can just hold on to as a collection and then flip or resell in like a year or two or five, and just kind of like say, yeah, this is my collection, accumulate it, and then like I said, sell it in like 5 years, 2 years. Go to a card show and have all this cool stuff that'll be like peak then, but it's kind of popular now. And like I say, the same thing with these box sets that are all sealed that have like 151. Like see, these have the black bolt, boxes. I find a Mimikyu box at the swap meet from like last year. I got the Mega Latias that has Mega in there. So like so I'm buying a lot of the high end modern stuff, but sealed. It has like the promos. It has like the Lucario figure that just came out. I think I can benefit from that if I hold on to it and just buy the most I can. I'm just gonna stick with this. Every cent I have, I'm just gonna bulk up and just stash it away in a tub, and then see what happens. Pack appreciation. These are also items that I'm finding that I'm gonna add to my collection. Tops, Pokemon. Hold on, there's an ad. Top Pokemon 1999 came out with these packs from the movie adaptation. This is from the TV show ones. These range from like $58 to like $75 a pack. Okay, a few weeks ago they were like at $90 a pack, but like I said, right now the market's down, so they went down. So this is a good time to buy stuff like this. Once it goes back up, things like this will go popular. If they make another movie, things like this will go popular again. So these are ones that, like I said, they're part of my collection because it's nothing that you're gonna open up and try to find like the Charizard for like $100, because you're probably not gonna pull it, So it's better to keep it sealed and just collect it, and then if you need to sell it in a year or two and flip it for $100, then you can do this. Like I said, a savings. So I got that pack appreciation, the tops. So let's get into it. What do you want to do? We're gonna do the Eevee, or we're gonna do the Megas. I don't know. Let's see. I need some little scissors up. I'm gonna cut this package open. Hold on. Okay. So, yeah, I was gonna open this one because I had kind of like a little corner. This one looked better, so I'm gonna keep this one stashed away. Now you can pull an Umbreon illustration rare in this, but it's not guaranteed in these boxes. You probably can get like a couple of V Maxes. There's Master Balls, and there is like some that are stamped, but they're all gonna be Eevee Evolution, and they're all like hollow. So this is cool. Like this is the Chinese version, so it's a little bit less value than you would get like a prismatic, or the Heroes one. I think it's like Japanese, but it's still cool. They're very cool cards. Average $2 to $3 a card. The V Max is probably a little bit more, but if you pull any one of those ARs, I think the Umbreon is like $150. So that'd be good. That's a good hit, But like I said, it's mainly for fun. Also, it's kind of like a review. And it's packs to rip. It's packs to do on the Fresh Pack Friday. That's what we're here, It comes with 15 packs. There's 4 cards in each pack. And like I said, you're not guaranteed a rare or nothing like that. But on the back, it'll even tell you like the odds of what you can pull by the little stars and stuff. So let's open this up. There's a little seal here. Wish me luck. First pack magic, last pack magic, all pack magic. If we don't pull nothing nice, I might even open the next one. Because I can, and we can just go buy more, right? It's fine. These are nice. I got sleeves here ready. Some top loaders ready. Let's put this Pokemon one over here. Okay. What's this? A little Sylveon action. Okay. We want the Umbreon. There's a couple of Umbreons in this one, so they're kind of nice. You know, Espeon, Flareon, Jolteon, regular EVs. So like I said, it's 4 in every pack. These are the EVs. So you'll get some Master Balls in here. You got the Espeon. Sylveon, look at that, it's cool. Yeah, Espeon's kind of like purplish. Sylveon with the pink and white. So that's nice. Wait, there's one more. Ooh, look at that. This is the VMAX Vapes. That's sick, look at that. It's probably like a $5 card. There's a couple other ones that are high value that are like, oh, they're kind of weird. One is called like Penny. There's a couple other ones that they're like $5, $10. I didn't really recognize it because like I said they're in Chinese, but I know for sure the illustration rares they're all like $50, except for the Umbreon, it's like $150. So that's what we want. I'm gonna have to cut these because it's giving me a hard time. All right. Second pack magic. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. We got Jolts. Pokeball. Ooh, the Umbreon. This is just like a regular Master Ball. Umbreon. It's kind of nice. Another Sylveon. Cool little hollows. So nice. Oh, they got a stamp one. These are good. The stamp. Espeon. A little stamp right there. So like I said, those don't guarantee, but these are considered like pretty good hits. Okay. Pack 2. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, so I've been trying to look for anything that's, you know, any of the Asian booster boxes. One, because they're cheaper. But two, some of them, they give you like pretty good hits. They're like, you know, that you can cash out on, you know. A lot of the illustration rares, SARs. And so I like buying those because it's affordable. You still get a good amount of packs. And, you know, they look great. And people will always buy. Little Leafeon. Another one of these little Eevees. Another Jolt. And Monsieur Flareon. Okay, not bad, not bad. Let's keep it flowing. So yeah, so anything that's Japanese, that's my thing. Like that's just something I'm doing because, like I said, it's stuff that you can rip and open that you can buy 2 of because it's affordable, and pull some nice stuff that you can flip and add to your collection or sell. So I'm doing that. Japanese boosters, saving one, you know, ripping one here. Loose packs of like Mego or, you know, Black Bolt. And then saving the box sets. Box sets, or if I get my hands on certain boosters, I'll buy it and save. Things I'm gonna stay away from ETBs. I don't care for ETBs. I don't see the value in that unless you're like buying the old vintage ones and just holding them for like years. I am gonna try to get the Evolving Skies Stadium box set, ETB. It's like a double. You pretty much get like 12 packs in that, but it's like $500 to get that. Something like that. Save it in your collection and just let it sit for years. Let it accumulate another 5 years. See where the market's at. Flip it for, $1,200 or whatever. That's my goal. That's, like I said, you have a strategy, you have a plan, commit to it. It's a nice vape, and then you gotta just commit to it. You know, have some willpower, and not try to open everything. Like I said, in the beginning I started to open things just to kind of see, hey, this is a master box. Actually, this paper, to make content, to see what I pulled, for the fun of it. But then after a while, I started realizing, you know what, I need to be smart about this now, because pretty much I kind of broke even, what I spent and what I made back. So now I'm at the point, okay, so now what I'm spending, I'm being strategic with it, because like the give and take, if you're a millionaire and money isn't an issue, you can buy whatever the hell you want. You can, like these guys on YouTube, you can buy whatever you want and just open it up and like, I'm trying to chase that Charizard. I'm gonna buy these cases. You don't really. That's not really smart, because you're not making your money. You pull it once and then you spend 10 grand to try to pull that one card that's popular that you can sell for $1,000, 1,500, but you spend 5,000. Another Jolteon. So that people like me, I wouldn't do that. It's not smart for us to do things like that. So you have to be smart with your money, smart with your collecting, and try to benefit from it the most that you can. Adding to your collection, only buying the things that you think they're gonna have value, specific items, instead of chasing. And if you're gonna rip affordable and things that you like, say you can still save and have fun with the hobby. But like I said, everybody's different. That's just my development, what I've created the last few months of in the hobby, and it's gonna work for me. Like I said, and I'm excited because I'm buying stuff, I'm holding on to things, I'm finding deals, I'm using the market to make my decisions on buying, and Walmart, TCG online, local stores that have certain specific things. And then I think that I find in the wild. I like going out in the wild swap meets. I found a couple of things at the swap meet, a couple of cards that have value that I didn't pay, the MSRP. I paid a lot lower than the MSRP because you can will and deal. Hey, I'll give you $5 for it, and it's like a $14 card, So things like that. Buy what you like, hold on to it, and then have an investment plan for your sealed product. VMAX. Or this is a regular V. Flareon. I think I had this one in the American one. See, the Chinese had the blue back. The Japanese had the different back. In case you guys need to know the different. And I first, for a while, I thought some of these were fake when you saw the back, and then the way they do some of the cards is almost like it's like the way they do the fake American ones, but it's like a peel off. They're not fake, guys. They're real, real cards. That's how the Japanese and the Chinese produce their cards. Are kind of like almost like they're peel off stickers. So don't fall for that. They're legit. If the American ones look like that, that's where you got a question. But also the American fake ones, you can see that some of the glare and the shading is different from the like a real card. The texture are all off. So, anyways, okay, we haven't pulled any IRs yet. Another Umbreon. This is nice. We got 2 Umbreons. These are fan favorites. Another nice vape. Another V, a vape. So nice. So yeah, let me know, guys, what type of cards you guys are buying nowadays. Are you guys over the Mega? Are you guys still chasing cards from the Mega set? Trying to set. That's actually a set that it's easy to. I hear it's easy to get to master. There's a few cards I still wanted to get. the Marshadow Mega is affordable now. It dropped. It was like $50. Now it's like $23, which is nice. I like it when the market, it works in your favor and you can get certain cards you like. And they may go up again, but I didn't really care about it as far as reselling it. I wanted to buy it because it has the Pikachu there, and it got so much hype. The Marshadow, it made me kind of like that card. And like I said, there's a few other cards from the Evolving Skies I wanted to get that are like cheap to buy, but they'll also go up in value in a couple of years. A lot of the Mewtwo's, a lot of these evolution cards, they're like $5, $10. Is that it? So I want this, like I said, it's as far as like a collecting, investing strategy. That's what I'm gonna do, and just stack them up, just save them. I don't need to flip anymore. Hold on, so another ad. I don't need to really flip anymore unless that you're strapped for cash. But everything's good, so it's more kind of like, all right, investing mode, and buy what I know things that I like I said, the certain promos that I got to look cool, and then hold on to the sealed boxes, bust open affordable boosters that you can maybe pull a card that you can flip and go buy more product, and that's how you stay in the game, how you stay in the market. That's a cool Eevee. So like I said, that's my strategy. If you guys want to copy it, it's fine. And I'm going to keep track. I'm going to let everybody know how it's going, what I've accumulated, and obviously what I've pulled and traded. So that's why we're doing this. That's the fun and joy of being a part of this community, is buying stuff, pulling stuff, trading, meeting new people, the networking. It's all supposed to be positive, Okay, let's see. Some more Sylveons. Dude, I got a lot of Umbreon. That's nice. I can do a lot with these. Dude, look at that. That's sick. Is that a sign for the... Ooh, a V leaf. Oh, come on. It fell. Messing with the float. Yeah, that's a nice Umbreon. Alright, how many we got left? We got a good amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Okay, we want to pull a IR. Or all the VMAXs. That'd be nice. We still got to do the Megas, so... Dude, the 7-Eleven here up the street, it's been sold out since like the last time I talked about it. They never keep them in stock. Somebody always comes and buys them all out. But they said, oh, we're getting some more cases. We ordered them. So I have to like go buy them from like the... I mean, it's the same price from the shops anyways, but still, I like to just go up the street and buy some from the 7-Eleven, I had never seen anything at Target. Target never has nothing. Walmart never has nothing. And then places like comics and stuff is like way overpriced. I mean, I'll still buy there because it's like they have stuff, but it's like $10 more than what like the high market is. It's like, come on, really? Almost like they're not updating their like, market search. It's like they're just like, oh, like being greedy. GameStop, of course, too. They never have nothing, and their stuff is like $30 more than what it's supposed to be. I'm like, come on. Get it together. Who's on here? Everybody good? Vapes. A lot of vapes. And Umbreon. That's cool. And a lot of Sylveons too. Not bad, not bad. I never had it where all the bulk is like all bangers. I'm probably just going to make another folder. The folders I had, I sold them all. I sold everything. And I bought a bunch of boxes. So now I'm going to start another folder. But now this is going to be like the collector's elite folder. Like no junk. I found a lady that I help out at the toy store. She buys all my bulk now. And she gives me store credit. So It's kind of sick, and it's cool because she's the one that has those tops packs there. So I haven't really been paying for that. I've been getting store credit on those tops packs. So bring her my bulk, and then I get collector's items, vintage. So it's a win-win. And like I said, the new folder I'm gonna have is another V. It's gonna be mainly all the bangers, and then everything else. Like I said, I'm gonna keep in the top loaders. These don't, because I keep them sealed. I've been putting on these card savers because it's too long. So yeah. But like I said, I just got started on this new venture of collecting / investing. So I'm excited. Holidays are coming around. I got to budget a little bit because I'm going on a trip, and then we got to save for Christmas and also save for the Phantasmal because I'm probably gonna buy the most products I can for that series because there is some cool Charizards in there, and they're hyping it up a lot. There's some other cool cards, but also I saw another set that came out. I think the Japanese set that's like a mega also. They have some really nice cards in there, so I'm probably gonna buy a couple of those boosters. So yeah, and then once the year ends, we'll see kind of where the market is, or if they're gonna announce new product for next year. But right there, we'll know what people are gonna. Yeah, another Umbreon. Look at that. We're gonna kind of see where the market's gonna kind of like settle, right? Prismatic is still gonna be popular. 151, which I still want to get more of that. But like I said, I'm gonna buy the Japanese and the Korean 151s in Prismatic. The Terrastol Festival, that was a good set. I pulled one of those boosters. Um, so, you know, good things in the future are going to come for product saving and flipping. I think I had this one in American. And the last card, Jolteon stamp. So not bad. We had a couple of stamps, and a couple of stamp cards. We had a bunch of Umbreons. We had a good amount. How many VMAX? One VMAX. Let's see. It looks like Friday calls another a V. A V. A V. So 3 Vs. 4 Vs. Yeah, so that's average. So 4 Vs, and if you get 1 V max, you're not going to get the IR. So we got this VX of vape. So that's a sick card. Probably like $5. And everything else, $2 to $3 each. So that's that. Like I said, we're gonna save the other one. I might buy another one of these next week because that was fun. Now let's do Mega. One of these feel kind of thick. This one here. Okay, first pack magic, all pack magic. Like I said, Charizards are still out there. Golds, the Marshadow. I like the Gumshoes. So there's still a lot to this set that I haven't pulled yet. All the other ones that I pulled, I sold everything. Like that. This is me starting over again. Like I said, I sold everything, and now this is our new bulk. Our new bulk. Like I said, I try to buy 3 to 9 of these every week. These packs, because it's fun. Oh, I want to pull that one too. That's probably one of the most expensive ones that are like the AR. Is the Lily's Determination. Even this one by itself too, people are buying this like at $3 or $4 a card because it's playable. So that's a good one to pull because it's for like a base bulk. That's it. Reverse Bunnery, Alakazam. Ooh, Mega Mawile. This is a hit. Basic Energy. So we got a hit. That's sick. And I always say 1 out of 3, you're supposed to get something. So, $5 right there. But we want gold. Gardevoir. Lucario. Another one of those Bulbasaur. I got the Bulbasaur promo. So it's fun. Bulbasaur is nice. does it say? Okay. Spiritomb. Lip towel. They got some cool arts with her or him. Electro. And oh, Night Stretcher. This is good. Look at that. It's a full art. So we got 2 hits. Cool, easy money. What was that, like $10? Nice. I never thought I would get that one. So 2 hits. We're already winning. And this is the thick one, so watch, this will be nothing. Gold, Gardevoir, Marshadow, Gumshoes. Dude, we looked out. Got some good stuff today. I think there's a hit in this one too. That's why I like randomly picking from, you know, the card shops. I think these I got from comics and stuff. But I got to pick them, so I was feeling for the thickest one. So I was like, all right, let's see who can pull. I like when they give you the option to pick your own packs. Even the boxes too from the card shop. I got those boxes. I said, give me a scale. I'm gonna weigh on what's the heaviest one. But I was like, I always hate it when people do that. And then a scalper. Okay, we got a Kirlia. We got the Nincada. And Harry Jama now. Tricked us. Energy. Okay, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sticking around. Like, share, comment, subscribe. It goes a long way. And we'll see you next time, okay? Peace out, Seacrest.